Welcome to the Farmcast.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Who's ready to complain?
Oh.
Me.
Anyone
Now
got
I'm
something
ready. I
heated
wasn't
about
before.
right now?
I am.
I am too. Anyone got something they're pissed off about that they just want to spit?
Me.
Okay.
Go Becker.
Myself. Just kidding.
God damn it.
No.
Not again.
Yeah. No, but so recently I found out that Destiny 2 is free on Steam, which
Yeah.
me, Al, and Zach were playing the other day, or yesterday to be exact, and had a lot of fun, kind of like not intuitive what you need to do. But ever since we stopped playing, that's all I want to do right now, is just play Destiny, and I'm pissed off that I can't, because I know I shouldn't, but I really want to, and it's really pissing me off.
I
just wanna
feel that. It's been a lot of fun.
I just want to figure the game out and what I'm supposed to be doing, because I just want to learn what to do. And I
When you
think I'm
bring up
getting
a
the hang
video
of it.
game on a complaint cast, that's not where I thought you were going with this, and I thought you were just gonna say how you're bad and all my friends hate me and don't want to play.
No, it's kind of clapping cheeks online
Oh, yeah.
yesterday.
We do good in co-op. Becker
Yeah.
does a hell of a job in
Okay.
co-op. I'll give him
Yeah.
that.
And I didn't do too bad in online when we played either.
No, you didn't.
So, I have that same feeling, but it's with Animal Crossing. So I don't think about Destiny, I just think about Animal Crossing all day.
Understandable.
Like, all day. I can't stop. I'm working on this, on my house area. I'm calling it the Zachplex. And I can't wait to show it to you guys, because it's going to be wild.
The Zachplex.
The Zachplex.
So-
It's obnoxious.
So Destiny was kind of on my complaint cast, or my complaint list too. And I guess it more so broadens into. It got me thinking about it playing Destiny the other day, but it broadens into, and I know this is something you guys can't relate to, but story games.
Yeah, you brought this up
Bro,
yesterday.
especially a game like Destiny where there is a whole lot of stuff you have to do to, like, I don't know, figure it out on your own, which is like not what I'm trying to do. They make me, when I get into a story game and there's not like an objective for me to immediately complete, like, I get crazy fucking anxiety and just get insanely frustrated. Like, I feel like I'm a little kid, you know, who's like freaking out. Yeah, dude, it makes me feel so weird. I hate it.
Destiny isn't really like a... That's only Destiny, because Destiny's a mess, and it's not really a story game.
Well, there's like objectives we have to do, like in that open world tower thing, and it's like find whoever, and I hit tab to open up my little like buddy.
See, most games aren't as shitty as that. That's just a Destiny being kind of shitty.
But this is just a me issue, but I have it with a lot of story games where there is kind of like an open world, and you need to find somebody to start your next mission and all that sort of stuff.
So if
I can't jive with that.
So if you were playing, like, let's say I forced you to play Fallout, and you were just you get out of the vault and the world's kind of your oyster at that point. Are you just convulsing? Are you like, is it just?
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
no.
Usually at the beginning of story games, like, there is a little more, just because they're like trying to teach you about the game, right? There's a little more them, like, if whether it be like text telling you where to go and what you need to do, and like an arrow you need to follow or something like that. But yeah, once I get into the game and past that first mission or something, and I can't figure out where I need to go or what I need to do, like, instead of just being calm about it and figuring it out, I literally am like convulsing. Yes, dude. Like, it drives me nuts.
I want to see you play Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Oh my
See,
god.
There is literally no goal.
That's why I don't think I could play that game.
Well, it's like Minecraft, though. You, like...
Well, and it took me a long, long time to get into Minecraft.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but
man.
eventually you'll just, like... Minecraft and Animal Crossing are similar in the sense where there is, like, not really a point. But you can just do whatever. It's like, whatever you think of, like, oh, I want to build this. Oh, I want to set up my town like this. Once you come, like, for those games...
Your enjoyment is in your hands.
Yeah, so, like, what you want to do, you can do.
Feder says, ah!
No.
Not a fan. I'm really not a fan.
Man. I just
That's wild.
disagree, I guess.
No, yeah, and I know
different
this
tastes,
is,
I guess.
Yeah, you three are the complete opposite,
Right.
And I honestly don't know if there's really. I'm sure there are other people out there that have the same sentiment, but I don't think anybody gets like as viscerally as is that the right word?
Viscerally?
Viscerally, yeah, viscerally as upset and like anxious doing. Shut the fuck up. As anxious as I do playing story games.
You're an anxious guy.
I think it's what you
But
grow
I'm not
up playing.
I'm
maybe.
not.
I know,
ever.
I know.
I'm not ever, dude. Like that's the only thing that gets me like that.
I feel like I don't know what games you were playing as a kid as much, but like I know I was growing up playing like Final Fantasy and like JRPGs
not
and shit.
me.
See, no, I don't buy that because I wasn't growing up playing. I didn't get like a video game taste until like high school. I didn't grow up with like I played Mario a lot when I was little. Like I never really played story games till high school, but then I just really liked them. I don't know. I think it's what you expect in a video game. You know?
I grew up playing like Super Monkey Ball and NHL Hits 2002.
Fire games.
Well, you played GTA before, right, Al?
Yeah, and I do like GTA just because
GTA transcends.
Well, I don't like.
Yeah.
I honestly don't really ever do the story. I just go to GTA Online right away.
Yeah, but that's like the same idea that you
is
can just
whack.
do whatever
But
you
like,
want.
I think maybe more so it has something to do with I like playing with my friends more so than anything else. You know, I don't know. I find it really boring when I'm playing just by myself.
It comes down to taste. Like, I'm not going to change anything the way you see it. You're not going to change how I see it. Like, it just tastes. Like, that's how
No,
it
I know. But that playing Destiny yesterday really made me realize, because Becker can contest to this, at the end of the night, when we didn't know what the hell we were supposed to do, I was ready to just turn off my computer.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
a Destiny. If we played something like Left 4 Dead, I think you would be like, okay. But that's just Destiny being a mess.
Left 4 Dead. What made you bring up Left 4 Dead?
I'm just thinking about like a co-op game that like
I'll be
we would
honest
all
with
play
you.
or something.
I missed Left 4 Dead so much. Left 4 Dead was
I never played
Left
Left 4 Dead.
We should play it on PC. Side note.
Yeah. I'd stream the fuck out of that. That'd be great.
What's the point of
At
Left
Doc
4
Firmer
Dead?
on Twitch.
Left 4 Dead is like a series of, it's like a 4-player co-op, and you're just dropped into these like set of, I think it's like 5, 6 kind of different scenarios where you basically have to get from point A to point B, and it's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Huh.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I know, back in the day, my brother and his friends, they were super big into Left 4 Dead, and they would have these like sleepover LAN parties, and Tyler showed me this picture, and they had this whiteboard because they were playing this game on like the hardest difficulty and trying to beat this level. So they literally recreated the entire level on a whiteboard and just drew what path they were gonna take and everything. I love that
That's
kind of
awesome.
shit.
Yeah, that stuff's fun because you can actually need to like strategize with certain things.
Yeah, I'm surprised that game honestly never made a comeback. I know this is a complete tangent to get on, but that's a game that deserves another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed. I have something I kind of want to complain about to you guys.
What's up?
I'm interested to see what you guys think. So SNL is doing this thing where it's has their episodes. Obviously, it's in New York, so they can't go to studio shit like that. So they're doing it from home. So I think this is a really cool idea and a great way to handle the show right now. And I think there's a lot of cool stuff they could do. But oh my god, the first episode is so bad. Holy shit. I suggest you guys check out just some of the clips from that show, because it's really bad.
I've heard a little bit about it, but I haven't. Yeah,
I've
heard absolutely nothing about it.
I heard it's terrible.
So I'll give
They're
up.
doing skits from their house.
Yeah, they're trying to. So they're trying to adapt to this and have the skits around the fact that they're at home. They're acknowledging it. Tom Hanks did his monologue in his kitchen, which is a great idea. It really is. It's a cool idea, but when you're watching it, oh my god, the jokes do not land without that live audience. Holy shit, do the jokes not
I'm
land.
surprised they don't play a little laugh track in the background.
Well, they also thought about that because then they did, the weekly update. It used to be Seth Meyers, now it's the new two guys, who I like. I like them doing it. I think they're pretty good at it. But basically, they invited people into the call to be the live laughing.
Oh no!
No,
Oh
what?
my god, yes.
That's
so
rough.
they're
That's
all
really
in a
rough.
Zoom call, and there's like 4 other people, so they're in the videos, so you can see them, but you can't see like the 3 or 4, so it's not even a lot of people. It's like 3 or maybe 2 or 3. So occasionally you just get a ha ha ha, like you would in an office meeting, like in a Zoom call.
Oh my god!
Oh.
What a terrible
It is.
idea.
That
It's
reminds
one
me of the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, the Tonight Show at Home, where it just sounds like Jimmy Fallon's just doing really bad stand-up because it's just
Sounds
silent.
about right.
Wait, is Jimmy? I guess I didn't even think about Jimmy Fallon doing.
Yeah, because he does
Oh,
a show at
no.
home now, and it just sounds like terrible, terrible stand-up because there's just no sound after every punchline, and it's just like, oof,
That is rough.
that's just tough to watch.
Oh yeah,
I need
'cause
to
my
watch
mom
that.
She always turns on The View. So if I ever see that, they're basically shooting it like Whoopi Goldberg on a fucking webcam, like talking to 3 other people on a webcam. And when they
Oh my
spout their
God.
like terrible hot takes, and you don't hear that just audience of sheep clapping at everything they say, boy, does the content it stinks.
I wonder what the Ellen Show is doing, because that's another one where without that live audience, yikes.
I was
man.
eating a box of Cheerios the other day, and or a bowl of Cheerios. I didn't eat the whole box, not that crazy, but there was some prize about sending something in to win something from Ellen DeGeneres, and she is just plastered all over this Cheerios box. Damn near lost my appetite.
Oh yeah. You guys know she's
Like
like,
looking
a
at a
really
mirror, huh, Pate?
We don't talk about that.
yeah. Redacted.
We're gonna delete this part.
You guys know like Ellen's like a really shitty person.
Yes,
That's what I
who
heard.
doesn't know
Yeah.
this?
She's like a notoriously terrible person and like really cruel to her her workers.
Yeah, she stinks, and
And she's
And-
old as shit, too. She's like
Dude,
70.
she's not 70.
Yeah, she
looks
is.
pretty good for 70.
She's
I
not
think-
70.
She's
Well,
she's
I'm gonna
definitely
look
like
this
50 or
up.
60. She's like pretty old.
I would say in her 50s. 70? I gotta look this
I
up.
read that
If
once.
it's,
Don't
if
know
it's,
if it's true. I
if
hope
it's 70,
I'm right.
I will fucking
She's
die.
62. She was born in
Fuck.
58.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
She's
yeah.
62?
That
She
makes
looks
sense.
like
yeah.
I knew she was old.
That just surprises me. Damn, okay.
That show is like I think the show adds like an atmosphere that like you don't notice it because it's all white and it's really lit up.
True.
And like I think you just don't notice it.
How old is Wendy Williams?
Ooh.
I don't think she's as old.
She has to be like she's like 50, I bet. 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I bet she's in her 50s.
Something
She's
like
55.
that. She's 55. I was gonna say that's a good
That sounds about right.
prediction. But yeah, these live, man, it's I get it. It's hard. It's hard to adapt. But SNL, I think it can be good though. Like I think it could be really good. But they totally like they make fun of. There was a skit where it's funny because they're making fun of Twitch because that's what the kids do. Get it?
yeah.
They're very boomer with their shit. If they like embraced what YouTubers do, imagine how much better it would be. Like,
Well, I was gonna say. I feel like because that's their audience. Do you guys watch SNL?
I've given up a long time ago.
yeah, I gave up a
Not
long time.
Often, like sometimes we'll turn it on at home, but other
Yeah.
than that, not
If it's a
really.
good host or musical guest, I'll watch the episode. But it's something that like I really care about because I used to love SNL and like I really like the good ones where you get like even in like the 2000s when a good host was on, like they were some fire episodes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like so I care about the show a lot. So like every time they do something, like I'm always keeping my eye to it, but I haven't watched it like oh my god, it's been
recently
like,
the only like skit I enjoy is the news one.
the weekly
That's the only
update.
one I actually enjoy.
But I didn't even get to the
consistently.
worst part of what they did. In that weekly update, they had Alec Baldwin call in to do his Trump impression,
Oh, funny.
and it was
Funny.
just brutal because like then you've got the people in the Zoom and it just
believe
doesn't
that's a
sound natural. Yes,
That just doesn't. I don't know. Why not just play like a generic laugh track?
no kidding. Edit one in. Just edit one in.
Yeah,
you don't need
like-
just say like this is what we're doing because none of it lands without that laugh track. Oh, it is just it's
It
a
makes
tough
you
watch. I
think
suggest
how
anyone to
important
listen.
that laugh track is. That really makes or breaks a performance, I feel like.
Well, I mean, like think
Like, I
about
never
Big Bang
realized,
Theory
like-
without the laugh track.
It's just
Or
that
any
laughing
kind
is
of show
so
like that.
contagious. It's like
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
make unfunny things funnier. It's like
Yep.
going to a live comedy show is infinitely more funny than like watching it in your home.
Oh yeah.
It's the atmosphere.
Oh
It's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Remember that shitty show we went to, Kyle? Before
wasn't,
John Mulaney,
though.
who was amazing. But the one before, the person who opened up
Oh, okay,
for John
yeah.
Mulaney. John Mulaney was hilarious, and
No,
we didn't
it's-
even
it's
know
really
how big.
funny. 'Cause they were, and Fenner knows what I'm talking about. They were talking about this on Mixtape about how they were just pissed off that John Mulaney is as funny as he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was literally like, yeah, this is exactly what we were talking about. Like, it is infuriating how funny that show actually, or that just his shows are.
All right, explain.
I think it's just
explain to
funny.
Becker
I don't
who's
think
John
it's like
Mulaney.
He's a stand-up
Funny
comedian,
small
but
guy.
he's very good.
Okay.
he's amazing. He's probably the best stand-up comedian right now.
Him and
He might be
Chappelle.
my all-time favorite, and Chappelle, yeah. But like.
Yeah, he's real funny.
Yeah, he is. That's an episode of SNL that I watched recently because John Mulaney was host, and I'm like, well, if he's there, it's gonna be funny, and it was because he's a funny guy.
Funny
But
guy.
I remember that the opener was really bad, and the person, someone in the audience, just wouldn't stop. Thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Oh, yeah,
And
you always get
they
those.
shut up. They shut up too once John Mulaney got on stage. So it's like, what is your brand of humor? Like, oh man. But yeah, I just wanted to bring up that SNL because it's really bad. Oh, it's bad.
I got something I'm mad about.
What are you mad about?
I hate filler arcs in television shows. It drives me absolutely insane. So, for instance, like I've been retroactively I am about an episode or two away from finally finishing Naruto. But if I was trying to catch this show live right now, oh my god, it would drive me insane because they're in like the final arc of the show, they would just get to a really climactic part and then have like a 15 or 10 episode spin-off in the middle of it about just something completely different. If I was watching that on a week-to-week basis, that would drive me absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But I literally had to have a guide to watch all of Naruto, like to know which episodes to skip because they're just filler.
No, yeah. I completely agree. That's something that doesn't get enough hate either. Only because movies do it too, which pisses me off more because it's a movie. TV
Right.
shows, I almost expect it. There's always going to be like one or two in most shows.
You have
obviously.
to fill episode. You have to fill airtime
Yeah.
with a show.
But the one thing I hate, and shows do it too, shows, movies, across anything, is when you put a couple together that you're rooting for, and then suddenly next season happens or next movie happens, and suddenly they're broken up. And then you just redo the whole storyline. That is what pisses me off more than anything. That's
See-
why Ghostbusters 2 is an ass movie.
But in like the filler arcs that I'm talking about, they literally have no bearing on the story because it'll be like 20 episodes of complete schlock, and then they get right back into the actual story like nothing ever happened.
Huh.
It's a complete cash grab to just drag out the show longer than it needs to go because like for a lot of the anime specifically too, they're based off like a manga or something. So they have a lot of times before the anime airs, they have a set end point. Like, the story's already been told. So they drag out these stories as long as they can and just try to get more, more viewers, more whatever, sell more toys. It's just infinitely frustrating to me. Drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Like, Dragon Ball does the same thing. They had really... Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, had really good filler arcs because they were entertaining. They didn't drag on too long. Dragon Ball Z had some really long, annoying ones. And it's just, like, it completely can destroy the pacing of a show. Drives me nuts.
This is kind of related. Do you guys have any, like, words or terms that really piss you off? Because
words,
So
I
think
Kyle
so.
brought it up. He brought up like the story arc of a show, and when Game of Thrones the last season was airing, all anybody ever talked about was, oh, Brienne Tarth's character arc doesn't lead to this. What Jamie's character arc doesn't make any sense. And it's like there are all of a sudden all these movie critics who are just using the word story arc or character arc in places that don't make any sort of sense, and it made me very angry while I was trying to enjoy a very shitty last season of Game of Thrones.
This
Just made
is
it harder, huh?
It did.
It
really did.
An amazing take. This is a great take, Fenner.
Yeah.
that's not what I was
you see it with
thinking.
everything. You see it with everything. Everything, suddenly, you see it in sports. Suddenly, when someone tosses a term out there, everyone runs with it, and suddenly everyone's an expert about it.
Yeah.
Character development and shit like that. If you bring it up once for one reason, fine. That's awesome. You're generally bringing criticism, but if every time you're fucking talking, well, you have to just flex that word and be like, see, I know my...
Look,
I'm
I could be a movie critic.
See, yeah. I think that's a great take.
It's very annoying.
How I
Start
took
writing
that
reviews.
is, like, how I took what Al was saying is if you just think about a word, and if you keep thinking about, like, overthink it, it doesn't sound like a word anymore. I don't know if anyone else does this.
No.
Yeah.
Go on,
Explain.
please.
No, I've done that.
Well, the common word I always go to is marshmallow. The more I think about it, it's like, it doesn't make sense to me for some reason. I
Okay.
don't know why. It's just like, marshmallow.
Mellow.
I don't get it. Like, I know it's a thing. I know what it is.
This is
like,
another great take.
Yeah,
like,
top
over-
off.
Pass.
Oh,
Well,
man.
just like, I don't know. I feel like I can't be the only one that just like overthinks a word to a point where it doesn't seem like a real word anymore. Like, why is this a word?
I think you
No, I
starting to
agree.
try to learn Japanese has got you thinking about words a lot now, and now you're just trying to get to the
Oh
root
no,
of everything.
I've had this take for years. This isn't something new.
No, I agree. I've actually done that same thing too. Once you start really thinking about a word, it's like, what is this?
Like even like sounds too. Like,
Marshmallow's like the perfect one too, because it's like two words put together. Marsh
like,
marsh is
a
like
wetland,
a swamp.
a
Yeah.
mallow, whatever a mallow is. Put them together. You got a sugar little puffball. Like what? Why?
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. I think about that with names.
Yeah, same here.
Like
True.
Zach.
Yeah,
Zachary.
why is Alex a name?
Zach. Right.
You know?
And why is Zach not spelled Zacque?
Well, it is.
I mean, yeah, the right way.
The right way to spell Zach.
Names are wild. No,
with
like
a
the
K
evolution of names
recently.
and shit. Like Roman names, absolutely bizarre. Like, but there's, you can kind of see how they like led to some of the, like you have your more traditional ones. You got like your Julius Caesars, but then you got like fucking Pontius Pilate. Like
Yeah.
See, another thing
Names
too
used
that
to
is,
have meaning, right? Like
Trajan,
now-
Octavian. I'm trying to think of more.
yeah,
Yeah,
they would like derive from another word.
Right, like
shit's crazy.
Alexander Fenner. What the fuck does that mean?
Alexander the Great.
I mean,
See,
Yeah.
another thing I think about is the origin of language. Like,
Okay.
who
no, this hurts my
assigned,
brain to think about. I don't
yeah,
like this.
Who
No,
who
go.
assigned the sounds that we make to meaning? That just seems like very baffling to me.
You want the
And,
page
and then
theory
the
on this?
fact that there are like hundreds of different languages.
Yeah, so like there's one single group, well, multiple groups having their own like discussion within their group, determining what sounds mean what words and what feelings, and combining these words or these sounds makes other words and other sentences, and having structure and like creating grammar. That's something I just can't fathom.
Everything came from just a series of grunts pointing at something
Yeah.
that everybody agreed on in one region, and then just became something else. I think that's literally it.
Yeah.
Because the fact that we are talking right now is like, people don't think about it the way like we're thinking about it right now, but it's like big brain shit. I don't know how else to describe it.
Here's my next complaint. Speaking. I hate it. I wish we could never communicate.
Yeah, I hate talking to you bozos.
Yeah. There's some truth to this take.
Is that a joke, or I would like to hear?
Yeah, I can't tell. I don't know what's
you
going
have
on
to
here.
say.
Yeah, that was a joke.
I was like, I don't.
I was just waiting for.
It was a
Should've
joke
had a
because
laugh track.
I don't know if you guys know this. We have a podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
See?
waiting for a spin.
yeah.
I was waiting for the laugh track so I know I could laugh.
See. SNL should take
edit
notes
one
from
in,
us.
edit
Learn
one
from
in,
our
post
mistakes.
edit.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
We'll walk so they can run.
I'm gonna DM SNL on Twitter and see what see if we
big
can get
head.
on the show. Hey, I got 4 new cast members for you. We're already great at the work from home aspect.
Oh yeah.
We're used to not getting laughs due to lack of a laugh track.
True. We should toss laugh tracks in on our episodes. I think just out of nowhere we're gonna put out an episode where it's us
It's
doing
funny.
stand up of like some Jimmy Fallon level shit and just edit in ha ha ha.
Hey! I'm gonna be Jimmy
man.
Fallon whenever his guest makes like a mild joke. I'm just
Now that's funny. One of the best soundtracks, or laugh track like noises, I think, is when in a Nickelodeon show when a guest star would appear, and you get the oh, and it wasn't really laughing, but it's some clapping like oh. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I know
That was a
exactly what
great
you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
That was an iconic one. Love that.
Except that wasn't even just like a kids show thing. That was literally every sitcom.
Every show,
You could be
yep.
watching everybody's favorite show, Friends, and you can get some of that on there too. Like
Once
X
Joey
celebrity
shows up.
appears and oh,
Or once Ross is off for the episode or off for a season and comes back, everyone stands up, starts crying, tearing up.
Yup.
Ross is back.
Finally.
Ross is back. Woo! That really monotone man is here, and he is going to get into some silly situations.
Here's what's way worse than laugh tracks. When they try to, when it's like it's supposed to be, this is the touching moment of the show, and you get the aww. Like, fuck off. Not only are you going to tell me when I need to laugh, you're also going to tell me when I need to feel. Like, good lord. Let the show breathe.
Or when a couple kisses for the first time. Ooh!
I'll be honest, the person who came up with that idea of like a laugh track and just like an emotional response from a
genius.
quote-unquote live studio audience, a genius.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How many shows are saved because they have that?
I would argue every show that
so
has
many.
that probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if your show has it, it's probably because your show needs it.
Right.
And you
Right,
can't really
yeah.
have that like dry sense of humor that you get in other shows. Like even like a Modern Family is like a lot drier than that. And if you had like a laugh track for that, it just wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't.
Imagine a laugh track inserted in The Office.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Awful.
that
would
takes
be
away from
shitty.
so much of the humor in that show too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, it would ruin it. Modern Family is a great show.
it is a
That
very
and,
funny show. Underrated.
Yeah, there are some good like sitcoms out there still. Well, I think is that still like going on?
I don't know.
Because the
No, I think
the
there was
other
a series
place.
finale the other week.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
damn! Because, like, that ended, the other place just ended too, and those were, like, the last, like, 2 good sitcoms. Because NBC, I don't think, makes good sitcoms anymore. They used to kill it. They don't make good shit
You can watch
anymore.
everybody's favorite ABC comedy, The Middle. That's funny.
I don't even know what that is.
It's
I think I've
trash.
seen-
It is trash
Oh,
television
man.
for trash people.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, Becker. I thought you were like completely wrong and just throwing out like how Modern Family ended a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it ended April 8th.
How did...
Yeah,
how did
I
you
know some
that,
shit.
Becker?
Not
Yeah,
a
how
lot,
did you
but
know
some.
that?
This is a very Becker thing to know. I can see it.
Yeah, no kidding. That is so Becker
Yeah.
of you. It's,
Yeah,
to know that.
Ellen's 70 years old, and Modern Family ended about a week ago.
Okay.
Ellen is a ripe 62. Don't you disrespect the queen.
I knew she was old. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
Old enough for me to hate.
Yeah. I've got a complaint that I'm hoping we will all be on the same page for.
Okay.
And I will be very disappointed if there's someone with a rebuttal to this. So
No
it was
arguments.
Easter. It was Easter on Sunday, and like a good amount, like obviously Easter, iconic with like the jelly beans and like candy, shit like that. But unfortunately, there's one monstrosity of an apparently edible candy that some people actually like. I really thought it was just an ironic thing that kept them in business.
Don't you
But
do
I
it.
don't know how
I know what he's
people
gonna
like
do.
Peeps.
Oh, Peeps.
Peeps are
God
fucking
damn it,
terrible.
Peeps
They're
suck.
so fucking bad. Yes, they're so bad. Kyle, do you like Peeps?
I just
Okay,
ate
it's not a
some
matter
Peeps
of that.
I just
Okay.
ate some Peeps.
Sounds like you like Peeps.
I will
bad.
I'll be the guy to defend Peeps in this sense. They get way too much of an unfair rap because they're a mediocre candy. Just a mediocre candy.
terrible.
But everybody feels this need to like just fuck Peeps, am I right? And it's this bandwagon of just bullshit. It's like it's a
No.
marshmallow covered in sugar. It's fine.
No,
it's just
that's the
average
issue for
candy.
me. That's the issue for me. Is that a marshmallow is already just sugar, and you put more fucking
Yes.
sugar on top of it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack if I eat a peep.
Yo. And
I
I, have
just
to
feel like
brush.
compared
I
to
literally.
Other candies,
I-
it's not that crazy. And it
I
just
think
gets
it's
this
just-
unfair
oh.
rap.
Yep.
It is not unfair. It's very deserved because they're disgusting. Every time I have one, I want to puke after it.
You can
and
say
then
that
I need
about
to.
literally any candy.
No,
though.
Yeah.
you can't.
Like,
No, I have never had to puke after a Reese's.
Or Smarties?
I
Pack
smile
of
and I say,
Smarties?
"Wow,
Okay.
I almost want another one."
I can say that. I've almost puked every time I eat a Reese's. That candy's trash.
Whoa!
Anyone can say
No,
that.
okay.
I'm not saying
You're on
I
this
agree.
side, Kyle. That's
Okay.
your guy.
I'm not saying I agree, but I'm saying like someone has that take. You can have that take.
No,
No one
just
has
never
about
heard
anything.
anybody have that
no,
take.
no. Find someone.
Yeah, because
Becker.
everybody
Find
wants to
someone and I
jump
will
on this
eat my
Peeps
words.
bandwagon. Like, hey,
No.
fuck
I
Peeps, am
haven't
I right?
seen-
There are other candies
think it's
that
pretty
aren't
50-50.
good. Like, it's not like I like every other candy and I just don't like Peeps because everybody else doesn't like Peeps. Peeps, like,
Yeah.
legitimately are bad.
They make me sick. They literally like I try like back in the day. I remember when they first like became a big thing. I would try a couple of them, and then I would just get so sick to my stomach that I would just, in general, like marshmallow related candies that aren't like just toasting marshmallows or just regular marshmallows are pretty garbage in general. I don't like just raw marshmallows.
No.
They need to be in a
God, no.
s'more. I think those
hell
are
yeah.
already pretty. I think marshmallows are already pretty trash, but you're just making them worse. Oh, they're so
I don't know.
bad.
They're cute little
I think
shapes.
they're fine.
You
They're
can put
fine,
them in the
like, once or
microwave.
twice a year.
They blow up. It's kind of funny. I don't know. It's a
That's
it's a
funny.
fine, versatile candy that gets a little too much hate.
Hey, it's
just-
fine. Peeps are fine once or twice a year for like
I agree.
Easter and
They're
Halloween or whenever they come out.
They're nice
No,
once
no,
or
I
twice
don't
a
think
year
you're
to
right.
throw in the fucking trash can and grab a
Yeah.
fucking
They don't
Reese's.
overstay
Yeah.
their welcome. They're just there for
No.
the events, and then they fuck off.
Yeah.
It's too
I
far too
think
much
they're
unneeded
fine.
hate.
No, they've started making like holiday for each holiday. There's
Yeah.
Peeps now.
Yeah,
it's just the
I know.
most iconic.
I'm not a
with-
fan. You're right about
Yeah,
that.
they're
need to
most
stay in
iconic
their
with
lane,
the
but-
little. if they were a niche little Easter thing, fine. I don't have to make a big deal about it. But it's the fact that they've, like, transcended into, there's Christmas tree Peeps. There's Valentine's Day heart Peeps. There's so many of them. And then every Easter, they plop out the big peep booth, just filled with different kind of Peeps. And I hate them all.
I will never have a
I
flavored
agree with
Peep.
this. Peeps stink.
But I still stand by
Flavored
what I say.
Peep, they're all
Peeps get
Yeah, I
fucked
think they're
by shit.
fine.
They're all
fine.
flavored. They're all, like, different colors. They're, like, blue.
Well,
pink.
I don't
Yeah,
think
there's
they're
different
flavors.
colors, aren't different
Flavors.
flavors.
No, they
But
aren't
they
flavors.
have started to make different flavors.
I honestly, I
See,
did like
another
Peeps
reason
when I
to
was
hate them.
younger. Like, when I was,
yeah,
like,
that's
9.
kind of who they're meant for.
Well, that's kind of what they're meant for.
Yeah,
what
they're
all
like
candy's
bunny
meant
shapes and
for.
shit. They're for yeah, but
It's
they're
for
like
kids.
shaped
That doesn't mean
like,
I don't eat candy.
Even
True.
as an adult,
Benner's got
I
a
can
point.
still have.
Benner
One.
has a
I can
point.
still have a few, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You can have a Peep. Go
Yeah.
for it. I'm not stopping you. Have a Peep. Have a
Have
couple.
all of them.
Treat yourself, Kyle. It's Easter. Have a couple Peeps on the house.
I
I'll
had-
get them for
I had
you.
some Peeps before recording, actually.
This
Wow.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Becker liking Peeps
Nice-
is not.
That's the most
is not
on-brand
surprising.
thing of all
I
time.
figured Becker. Yeah, Becker liking
I
Peeps.
feel like I'm
I
just
get it.
getting backhanded, like...
No, that's
You
not
are.
a
You don't have to
backhand.
take
I
You're a
just
Peep
knew.
guy,
You're
dude.
very
You're a
backhand
Peep
guy.
guy. What's the problem?
You
with
are a
that?
Peep
You
guy,
like
Becker.
Peeps.
You're a Peep guy.
Don't want to belittle you.
Some fishy's going on. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this
There's nothing-
situation.
They
I'm
think
in.
Okay,
you like
fine,
everything,
fine.
so that is why you also
They?
like Peeps.
No,
I'm just saying. I'm not injecting
They?
myself into this conversation. This is bigger
the
than
only
me.
reason.
Yeah, Kyle
I
and I are
always
on the
say-
same side right now.
This is great.
I think
Yeah.
Peeps are fine.
Yeah, Kyle and Becker always teaming up.
Classic.
Against Federer and Zach. Oh man, but Peeps they piss me off. I don't like them. Well, I mean, if someone else wants to have them, go for it. The thought of them makes me sick.
Yeah, I don't like marshmallows to begin with either. Marshmallows are kind of
Same here. Same here. Yeah.
But so lately, with the whole coronavirus stuff going on, I
The what?
haven't been working for the last like 3 weeks, and let me tell you what, I hate how much I am loving collecting unemployment.
Oh no.
Boys, I'm getting
slippery- it's a
very
slippery
used to
slope.
doing whatever the hell that I want to do, and still getting money for it.
Yeah, I mean,
This is
in
something.
theory, sounds kind of nice.
This is something I could really get used to, and I do not like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns
like
out,
that either.
not working and just kind of hanging out and getting paid.
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I just feel like it's going to be so shitty going back to work.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Then again,
it's
you were
honestly
just complaining.
what's
Sorry.
that? No, you
I
got
was
it.
just gonna say the other day you were complaining about how you never get out of the house anymore. So
Well, actually, so the last week I have like made a like an effort to get out of the house and do things, and it has made it much more tolerable and enjoyable. The well, one of my other complaints actually was the weather, which is probably part of the reason I was complaining about it, because all of a sudden it was nice for like a week, and then it was like 20 degrees and incredibly cold all the time. So it's like, what am I gonna go outside and do? You know what I mean?
Didn't you get snow too?
Yeah, we actually got snow yesterday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know, so. But yeah,
Disgusting.
that actually does lead me into my other complaint. I bought a motorcycle, and yeah, I was super excited to get home, fuck around, ride it a little bit. But yeah, we got snow the last 2 days, so piss on that idea.
Catch
Yeah,
some
so it
skis
runs
to it,
out.
and you're fine.
Have you seen those like dirt bike conversions?
Yeah, they just attach like two skis to the like.
Yeah, they
the
put
front
one
and back.
ski on the front and then like a snowmobile track kind of thing on the back.
Yeah.
Those look fucking cool.
So there, just get one of those and ride around in the snow for like a day.
That would be fun. It would be very fun.
Okay.
depends who
Almost
you
as
ask.
fun as blowing up washers.
Huh?
Almost as fun as blowing up washers.
You guys give me shit for that. You haven't done it.
No, I've I haven't blown up washers, but I have fucked around with tannerite before, and that shit is fun.
It is fun.
What have you done, Becker? I didn't hear you.
Blowing shit up with tannerite and very explosive
gotcha.
stuff.
The amount of tannerite they used in Tiger King was unbelievable.
I watched the first episode yesterday.
Did you?
Oh,
yeah.
It gets so much crazier.
I can imagine. Just from everything
gonna
I've
be-
seen on Twitter, the first episode seemed really tamed, and I was kind of disappointed.
Oh yeah, it's got to set the stage.
That's the
but good
setup.
God,
Yeah,
the
it has to
payoff.
set up the Tiger King lore.
Dude, the fact that like just everything I've heard about it on social media, and then seeing that like Shaq is about going down to see Joey Exotic and stuff. I don't know. It's so weird.
It's
It
surreal.
really is.
The moment where I kind of like had that same realization of, oh my god, this is like transcending being a show, was the reporter who asked Trump about
Yeah.
it.
Oh
That
yeah.
was when I was like,
so
oh
funny.
my god.
That was so funny.
I can't believe he even entertained the question. I shouldn't say I should
gotta
believe it. I mean,
respect
that's
it.
literally... Dude, Trump would probably love Joe Exotic. He is exactly the kind of person who he would love. Oh, man, would he love him.
Joe
The
Exotic is
businessman?
just growing up in poverty Donald Trump.
Yeah. That's a good take. That is a good take. No, Joe Exotic had money, though. I mean, he was...
Did he?
Fucking-
I don't know.
I count it as
They
money.
cost like, what do they say, like $500,000 a year to feed his fucking tigers? You gotta have some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Well,
fact that
watch
he
until
has
the end.
I
tigers.
guess I guess I'll have to watch, but
Oh, yeah. I haven't finished it yet, so maybe...
He's got Jeff's money.
visit.
Oh, I've seen that. Okay, I know that far. I still just have like an episode or something.
Okay. Well, no spoilers.
Yeah.
Because I was very hesitant to start
spoilers on this
watching it because
pod.
I was like, oh, there's no way I could live up to the hype. But then you guys started watching it. You said it was good, and I was like, all right,
I
I'll give
couldn't
her a
believe
shot.
Okay.
I still probably won't watch it. I think I got.
If that's
Yeah,
how is
yeah,
that the
from-
one show
Which
you
is
won't watch?
weird. Which is so weird because I
It's not.
swear to God.
I don't know. I just.
It's not about the Tigers.
No, I don't know. I just probably won't watch it. There's a lot of shows that
That's
like sound
interesting.
interesting that I just will never watch because I don't want to sit down and just take the time to watch it.
Why do that when you can watch Animal Planet for the 5th time?
I haven't done that in a while.
It's been a while.
I don't know.
Treat yourself.
I always
Treat yourself,
always
Becker.
have trouble like just sitting down and watching something. I'd rather just be doing something.
I kind of get that same way, where it's like, even if it's a video game, I feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah, like I'd much rather be playing a video game than just sitting
See,
down and like
yeah, I
watching a
get
show.
that.
I always do it
I've
before bed.
started-
That's when I watch most of my TV shows.
Yeah. I've started to like turn off my phone now when like I want to sit down and watch something. Because otherwise I won't even like it'll just be like second nature, be like,
I'm
oh, it's on
telling
my
you.
phone. So like I just turn
them
off
closed
my phone.
captions on. That helps too. It really helps you like pay attention.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I agree. Anyone else got something they want to complain about?
I got a small complaint.
Okay.
We don't discriminate here.
I was looking through the wardrobes, my wardrobe, and I don't own enough belts.
I own one.
Same.
Yeah.
And whoa, yeah,
I have 3.
I own a few
I have
belts,
2.
but like I'm starting to become a big belt guy, but I don't have the belts to back it up. And
Wait. What do you mean you're starting to become like a belt guy?
like I'm starting
Like,
to like
There's a lot that
no.
that's
I've always
oddly,
like
opens
I've always
up.
worn belts, but like
Okay.
I want to start like getting nicer belts. That's because I got like a couple like a month or 2 ago. Got a couple nice belts from Kohl's, and now I've got like it's like an addiction, but I can't fuel the addiction because I can't go to Kohl's.
I
And
To get the same belt as
It's
everyone
tough.
I'm
else.
gonna be honest. I never
Yeah,
quite
you're
understood like the point of spending a bunch of money on a belt. But like I also don't tuck in
Right.
shirts. So
Same.
like I feel like nobody really ever sees my belt. If I was gonna spend, a decent chunk of money on a nice belt, like nobody would see it. So
Yeah.
See,
That's
I have
why-
3 different belts. I have like the material of 2 of them is the elastic one is like it almost looks like a golf belt, but it's not. There's no like pre-made or it's not pre-hold, so there's not any notches in there. So you know how sometimes like you can't find the right size because the holes don't line up. Well, it's just like woven like elastic,
Okay.
and you can just stick the thing in wherever, and it can just make the belt as tight or as loose as you want. So 2 of those, which are super nice, they're like my favorite type of belts ever since like trying them. So I have a black one and a brown one, and then I have a nicer leather one that's more of a brown, but that's really all the belts I have.
Yeah,
But,
I just got one leather belt.
Yeah, I've just got a normal one that I'll wear with, like, if I'm just wearing, like, my regular jeans. But then I've got, like, a nicer one I wear with, like, my nicer clothes and shit. Mm-hmm. But I do need a new one because it's just, like, an old-ass belt that I'm afraid is going to fail on me one day, and then I'll be without a belt. And then I feel naked without a belt.
Yeah.
I feel weird.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I need that security blanket of a belt.
No. Yeah, it's the security. A good fitting, nice belt. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I'm in. I'm in on belts, and
I didn't really think about
more.
that till like right now, but that is definitely a thing because even if I'm wearing like sweatpants or something and I don't necessarily need to tie them, I tie them to get like that feeling of like snugness, you know, like around
comfort,
the waist,
right? The security.
Yeah, I never really thought about.
I feel
that.
lost without it. I'm afraid I'm just not gonna afraid it's just gonna slide off.
I feel like I'm still scarred that
never
like
know.
maybe somebody will pants me. You know, did you guys ever get pants like
Is that
in
the
elementary
worst
school
thing?
or middle
Was
school
that
or
is
anything?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that like the worst thing to ever be a
pantsing?
thing?
Oh, yeah.
It's like pantsing. It has to
Getting
be.
pants.
No,
or
who
Fenner's
enjoyed it?
favorite funny prank, a wet willy. You can go
Yeah,
fuck
Wet
yourself.
Willy.
Wet willies are
Oh,
good.
Oh, Wet
Willy's
Willy's
funny.
more fun.
Those are funny.
I'd welcome a
Yeah.
Fenner Wet Willy.
You
I would
what?
not welcome anyone pantsing.
Be careful what you wish for.
You sure?
yeah. But no, pantsing. Who enjoyed that? Who had fun
I
doing
mean, I'll be
pantsing?
honest with you. I
Alright,
pants,
so
I pants a couple
I'm
people.
gonna chime in quick because when it's me and my brothers, we all come home and we're all together. It's just a riot, and that's what we resort to is just pantsing each other when we're like doing dishes or some shit because they're completely defenseless. So you just rip those suckers down, and they're just sitting there in their underwear, and I think it's hilarious.
That's a little different,
Yeah,
though.
when you're not like out in public in front of people.
Right.
Yeah, me and the boys
Yeah.
at recess taking each other's pants
was-
off.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was that's what I'm complaining about. That was the worst.
And you don't have to
Like-
worry about it. You have a nice belt.
Yeah,
Amen.
good point.
True. I didn't wear a belt until 8th grade, though.
Oh, I've
then I was
been
like, wow, never going
wearing
back.
Belts. I've always had belts, ever since I can remember. Just always wearing them because it just feels like my pants feel so loose. Like if they're not like, even though like they fit perfectly fine without the belt, I still feel like that belt just needs to be
Right.
there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, belts. Belts very underrated.
I'm glad,
They
I'm glad we all
deserve the
were,
love.
we're all in agreement on this.
Yeah. Belt
Are you
boys.
guys big watch guys by any means?
Apple Watch?
I was gonna say, like, it's
I
not like
literally
I have
don't
a plethora
leave.
of watches, but I wear my smartwatch everywhere.
Yeah.
See,
I cannot leave my apartment without my Apple Watch.
I've
Like,
never been big into watches for whatever reason.
I was never
feel
either.
Like it's one of those
Once you
things
get
where, like, you don't know how much you like it until you use it.
right.
I
I will.
after cracking my Apple Watch and seeing how much it would have cost to get it repaired, have not got one since. It's heartbreaking.
Wait, you cracked your Apple Watch?
Yeah, that's why I haven't been wearing it.
Shit, I wondered why. I was gonna say, I'm like, Kyle hates wearing his Apple Watch. Okay, that explains then.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I actually loved that fucking thing, but
Yeah.
you know,
How do you crack it?
I don't know. I think I must have like hit I must have hit it on something as I was moving or whatever. I don't really
Okay.
know.
Because mine has a small scratch at the top, but damn, crack it. That's because I think these things are heavy duty.
Yeah, I thought so. I must have hit it like
Damn,
right on the
hey,
corner.
little too strong. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're this
anyone-
strong. It's tough.
Anyone got something else they want to throw out there? Because I have one more thing.
Let's hear it.
And just a small little rant. I hate people who are like, and I'm glad, end of podcast because I'm going to kind of pop off here. But people who am I to say how you play a video game? but people who manipulate Animal Crossing to, like, get the definitive best everything, like, are you even having fun? I guess if you enjoy it at the end of the day, who am I to tell you what to do and what not to do? But, like, I find no enjoyment out of that. People have their world decked out already because they manipulated shit. Like, just it's games about having fun. If you want to have fun doing that, again, go for it. I don't see any enjoyment about that at all.
Here's what I think about this. If you want to do it for your own purposes, fine. What really pisses me off is when people do that when, like, time skip in Animal Crossing, but then they just post it to, like, you know,
Yes.
Reddit and social media and everything, and it's like, wow, look at my island, and then you just look at yours, and it's like, well, son of a bitch. It makes
that's where, like,
frustrating.
I'm seeing it. Shit like that. Plus, like, people who, like, feel a need to, like, I saw an island where it's, like, decked out, obviously, everything. He did that shit, but it doesn't even look fun anymore. Like, you ended it, the world is over, you did everything. What are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
Like, and it doesn't look like, he had this thing, it's, like, supposed to be, like, this, like, old Japanese style world, and he has, like, where you skip across, you have to jump onto these little paths, and it just looks so time consuming that, cool, it looks nice, but, like, at what cost? It just pisses me off. And people who, like, will really, like, take advantage of, like, fucking, I don't know, will look every single thing up, I think is obnoxious, because it's like, I don't think that I guess that's
the fun of the game.
I think that would be really
the discovery.
It's to discover things, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know.
That drives
that pissed me off.
I can't speak on Animal Crossings at all, but like with Warzone and its crazy popularity, there have been like so many videos I've seen on Reddit of people like aimbotting and wall hacking and shit like that, and like almost to the same point.
At what
it's like,
cost?
how is that fun? Like I get maybe it'd be kind of fun, like, since I've never done it, if I hopped on it and did it one time, but then it's like there's nothing I'm not doing anything, you know?
Right. Like, what's the purpose? Because, like, congrats, you saw the screen that says you won.
Right.
Guess what? I got a win, and I suck.
Dude, that's the whole
like,
point.
Same
Is
here,
how
dog.
much better?
like, I did it, you know? Like,
Yeah. It was a cool feeling.
The whole point of Warzone is to get carried by your two better teammates.
Right. Exactly. And I have
Thanks,
fun
Bob.
doing that.
Thanks, Mike.
I got you, Becker.
Oh, man. But yeah, no, what's the fucking,
Right.
fuck off. Like, cool, dude, whoa, I can't believe you killed me through that wall, that's crazy,
Right.
man.
Let me post my cool Animal Crossing world for fake internet points.
Yeah. Give me gratification, please. Please, I need it.
Please acknowledge me.
Yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, that was just something that's just been pissing me off. Like, God, just, how about you just, like, mind your own business and, like, fuck off. But, yeah.
You tell him.
Anyone else got
Zach's,
something to bring up?
Zach's not here to tell you how to play the game, but just fuck off.
Well, I don't want to see it. You can do it. I don't want to see it. Keep it away from me. That's a me thing. Anyone else got something they want to throw out real quick before we end this episode?
I think that does it for me.
I
Becker,
just
you
ran
had
out
something?
of water.
Oh. That's
I
the
gotta
worst.
get more. I
That
gotta
does
get
suck.
up.
Yeah. But that does it from this episode of the Complaint Cast. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to follow us on all streaming platforms wherever you listen, whether it's YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, or Apple Music. If you're on Apple, make sure to give us a 5-star review and stay up to date with the podcast. But you can also follow us over on social media. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the Farmcast Pod. Make sure to check us out over there. And yeah, I hope you take care. Thank you for listening to this episode, and we'll see you later. Bye.